G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to episode number 1 of season 1 of the Manchester United FIFA 16 career mode series. I have big plans for this series, and if you saw my update video on the weekend where I said how I really need to change things about my content, then you should be excited for this series. I am planning on doing the whole series facecam live commentary. That is something that I have struggled with in the past. I go hard for like the first half a season and then I just get lazy and only do post commentary. If I go to post commentary, I want you guys to absolutely smash me in the comment section. But anyways, if you are new around here, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you leave a like on the video if you are keen for the series. And let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into the series. So as we take a look now at our objectives, we do see that the board want us to win the cup in the domestic league. Of course, I am expecting that. And they also want us to qualify for the Champions League. In all honesty, lads, I think I'm going to be going for the Premier League title this first season. It's very good to see that the board only want us to qualify for Champions League though. Takes a bit of stress off my job. This is the starting 11 that I think I'm going to rock with the start of this career mode series. So we're going to have Martial playing as the lone striker. We're going to be playing a 4-3-3 attacking formation. I have put Wayne Rooney in the centre attacking mid spot, pushed him up to a centre forward so he can sit behind Martial a little bit. We have Juan Massa sitting in the right mid position, Memphis Depay left wing, and then we have Schweinsteiger playing centre midfield. I have got Schneiderlin, pulled him back on the right centre defensive mid spot. And then our back line, so I have Darmian right back, Chris Smalling and Phil Jones are my centre backs, but I am willing to put Daley Blind or even Marcos Rojo in at the centre back positions. And then I have Luke Shaw as my left back, but I am happy to have Rojo playing left back as well. I have decided to transfer list 5 of our younger low-rated players, mainly for the fact I want to get rid of the deadwood and really make Manchester United into a top-class side, having someone like Wilson or Pereira as the lowest rated player, which is still pretty damn good considering they're 66 rated. So I have transfer listed Joe Rothwell, 54, and he's 20 years old. Have transfer listed Sean Goss, 50 rated, El Faturi, 58 rated, 20 years old, and Tuan Zebe, never heard of the bloke, 17 years old, 56 overall, still pretty decent for his age, but I just want to get rid of the deadwood, to be fair. Another lower club can have them, and it lets us clear up a bit of space and get a little bit more money in, although we're not really struggling for money considering we have £92 million. I have also transfer listed Cameron Borthwick Jackson. Players that are out on loan are Januzaj, Blackett, Keane, Pearson, and Grimshaw. So taking a look at the shortlist now, I have gone through and added 3 players that have been strongly linked to Manchester United in the past couple of months that I think would slot in quite well this side. If you have any transfer suggestions, more than welcome to leave them in the comment section down below. I will have a look at all of them and really consider them because I don't really know who to bring in. I do like this squad quite a lot, and to be fair, I don't really want to make too many transfers in this first season. The second, third, however many seasons we do, they will be when we make a lot of transfers. But anyways, the 3 players I have on my shortlist right now, Gareth Bale, Thomas Muller, and Robert Lewandowski. So we'll go in for Robert Lewandowski here. He's worth between 48 and 57 million pounds. So I am going to offer up 45, a little bit less than his valuation. And we will go in for his Bayern Munich teammate here, Thomas Muller, World Cup hero. We'll say 43 million pounds for Muller. And finally, Gareth Bale, worth between 48 and 57. I think that was the same for Lewandowski, so we will offer up the same as we did for Lewandowski, 55 or 45 million pounds, I should say. So our first training session of the Man United career mode series is going to be Martial working on chance creation, Depay working on beat your man, and Herrera beat your man, Phil Jones on El Rondo, and David De Gea one-on-one goalkeeping. So as we simulate it here, let's see how we go. Hopefully some of these guys can grow. A D for Martial and Herrera and De Gea. A's and B's, good work from Phil Jones, but no overall growth. In the Champions League, the board want us to reach the semi-finals. That is going to be difficult, but it is a challenge that I am up for. Get in there, okay. Bayern Munich accept our transfer offer for Robert Lewandowski. I was not expecting that. We will go in contract negotiations here, using up all our wage budget, but I will have to adjust that. £190,000, 3 years, crucial first team player, not bad. But with Gareth Bale, it is a completely different story. £72.5 million Real Madrid want for Gareth Bale. It's a lot of money. Far out. I will bump it down and I will say £58 million. Now, a lot of you guys would probably want me to bring Cristiano Ronaldo back to Old Trafford, where he really made his name, but every single career mode YouTuber that does Manchester United seems to bring Cristiano Ronaldo back to Manchester United. And I think I'm going to try being a little bit more different and go in for some other players. I do apologize if that does make you unhappy. Me personally, I'm a huge Cristiano Ronaldo fan, but it's just so overdone, and I think it's just time that we don't do that. And Bayern Munich say £65.5 million for Thomas Muller. So we will go back here and we'll say £53 million. That's meeting them in the middle. So we have our first matchup here in the Invitational Cup. We are going to my home nation of Australia. If you look in the bottom right corner, we have Ajax, Celta Vigo and the Brisbane Roar in our group. So our first matchup here is against Celta Vigo. I'm just going to simulate all these games because I'm only playing it so a few of these players can get a bit of experience and we get a little bit more money in. So let's see how we do play. As you can see, none of my big name players are in the starting 11 except for Ashley Young. He is starting. So we simulate it here. We actually lose 2-0 to Celta Vigo and they have a man down. Not a good start. Real Madrid accepts my £58 million offer for Gareth Bale. That is a lot cheaper than they accepted him for back in the day. I think that's 2013 when they bought him for the world record fee. It could have been 2014, but we will say 3 years, 160k a week, and crucial first team player for Gareth. Transfer offer for Sadiq El Faturi, one of the players that I did have transfer listed. Morecambe from the English League 2 have come in £120,000. If they want him, they have to pay £150,000. I am being stingy. And get in there, FC Bayern or Bayern Munich do accept our £53 million counter offer for Thomas Muller. So we will offer him a contract. £170,000, 3 years, crucial first team player. And Robert Lewandowski accepts our contract offer. Now the thing is, I don't know which one I want because we're in contract talks with Muller and Bale, and we've had our contract accepted from Lewandowski. I don't know which player I want to sign more. I honestly have no idea. So for the time being, 87 rate. I think I'm going to stall that one. Man, it's so... I don't know which one I want more, to be fair, because I kind of want to play Martial as our main striker and really develop him, but at the same time, if we bring in Lewandowski, we have an instant world-class striker, whereas we don't have to build up Martial. We do have one master playing right mid, but if we bring in Gareth Bale, that would just, it's just tough decisions, lads, tough decisions. Another day, another training session. So Martial, Depay, Lingard, Smalling, and Luke Shaw simulate all here. Let's see who we can grow, and none of them grow, but they all get C's, A's, and D's. Transfer offer for Marcos Rojo, okay. Sunderland, £13.5 million. I don't know if I want to sell Rojo, I do like him. If Sunderland want him, $22.5 million, that's a decent counter offer. And the second matchup in the Invitational Cup is against the hometown side, the Brisbane Roar, who are in the A-League where my Western Sydney Wanderers do compete. We are taking them on here. Let's see if we can get our first win in the Invitational Cup. So we will sim in 3, 2, 1, boom. 3-1 win. Ashley Young, Martial and Rothwell getting goals. Henrique getting goals for the Brisbane Roar, but we get the 3-1 win. Axel Tuanzebe, what a name, suffered a pulled hamstring. A week on the sidelines for him, not a big deal. Transfer offer for Antonio Valencia. Let's have a look here. £7.5 million from Olympique Marseille. Decent offer, to be fair. I don't really see a big role for Valencia in this side. We will bump it up though to 9.5. And Morecambe do come back here for Sadiq El Fatouri, £130,000. I will accept it. Don't think £10,000 is going to make or break. Lads, Gareth Bale, Thomas Muller, Robert Lewandowski, all accept their contracts. Who the bloody hell do we bring in? Oh god, guys. This is a tough thing to figure out. 58 million for Gareth Bale, 45 for Lewandowski, 53 for Thomas Muller. Gareth Bale wants the least amount in wages. Lewandowski wants the most. It's a tough decision, lads. I'm gonna have a think about it. So lads, after some careful consideration, talking to a couple of mates on Skype that are also career mode YouTubers and getting their opinion, we have all decided, and I've decided, that the most realistic and the best option is to sign Thomas Muller. Welcome to Manchester United, Thomas Muller. So Sunderland have come back here. £19.5 million for Marcos Rojo. It's tempting because I think I'm going to have Jones and Smalling as my main centre backs, but Rojo is definitely a good third string or first string centre back to have. But £19.5 million is a decent amount of money, and we could be able to bring in probably an even better replacement with that money. But I'm torn, lads. I am torn. I think I'm just going to say 22.5, but honestly, I am undecided. And we have the final matchup of the Invitational Cup group stages here. We are taking on Ajax, the Dutch side. Let's see if we can get the win here, playing a very weak side as per normal. Martial starting up top though, and we will simulate it here. They take the lead, and we go down 2-1. And with that, we have been knocked out of the Invitational Cup. We get a nice little £2 million to add to the piggy bank, however. So another training session here. Martial, Muller, Depay, Shaw and De Gea all getting workouts. So as we simulate it here, let's see how they go. We get C's, D's, B's and an F. David De Gea, mate, what are you doing? Transfer offer for Cameron Borthwick-Jackson. So £140,000 from Stevenage in the League 2. We will counter offer just his value of £170,000 and hopefully they match that. Olympique Marseille come back and say £8.5 million for Antonio Valencia. Honestly, we do have Thomas Muller now as our backup right midfielder. Well, no, he's our main right midfielder, but we have two right midfielders now, two people that can play right midfield. I don't know who to go for. I think I'm going to keep Valencia at Manchester United and just reject that. And Sadiq El Fatouri has moved to Morecambe for £130,000, so that is £110,000 added to the piggy bank. Anyways, fellas, we will wrap up today's episode here. If you enjoyed the first episode of Season 1 of the Manchester United Career Mode series, make sure that you leave a like on the video. That would help me out. Make sure that you do subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links, as per usual, will be in the description down below. Most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.